Hey everyone at Liverpool's own news. Blimey lads and lasses, strap yourselves in because I've got a bombshell that's just exploded across the football world like a thunderclap over Anfield on a stormy night. You won't believe this. After months of whispers in the corridors of power, endless rumours swirling like fog on the Mersey, and negotiations that felt like they were dragged out longer than a 0-0 draw in extra time, Liverpool have done it. They've sealed the deal, the saga is over, and the Reds have announced the signing of Bradley Barcola from Paris Saint-Germain. This isn't just any transfer. Oh no, this is the kind of earth-shattering move that rewrites the script of the Premier League, shakes the foundations of European football, and has every cop-eye jumping out of their seats screaming, "Your beauty!" Can you feel the electricity in the air? This is massive, absolutely massive. Let me paint the picture for you, mates, because this didn't happen overnight. Oh no, this was a cloak and dagger operation that would make a spy thriller look tame. Picture this, deep in the shadows of late-night meetings in undisclosed locations. We're talking hidden rooms in fancy hotels across Europe, where agents and club officials huddled over dim lights, sipping on espressos that tasted like pure tension. Liverpool's top brass, those cunning foxes, had been eyeing Barcola for ages, ever since he started turning heads with his blistering pace and cheeky flair. But Paris weren't letting go easy. They dug their heels in, demanding the earth and then some. Rumours had it that other giants were sniffing around too, whispers of Real Madrid lurking like predators, Bayern Munich throwing their weight about with fat cheques, and even Manchester City trying to muscle in with their oil money charm. Pressure was mounting from all sides, agents fielding calls at all hours, secret liaisons in air lounges where no one could eavesdrop. One source close to the deal, and I mean really close, like a fly on the wall, told me there were frantic phone calls at 3 a.m. with voices hushed but urgent. "We can't let him slip away, lads. He's the one." Liverpool played it cool, but behind the scenes it was a nail-biter. Deadlines loomed, ultimatums flew, and at one point it looked like the whole thing might collapse like a house of cards in a scouse gale. But then the breakthrough. Due to some clever contractual wizardry, Barcola's deal with PSG had clauses that were about to expire, loopholes big enough to drive a double-decker bus through. Liverpool swooped in and got him for absolutely nothing. Zilch, free as a bird. No transfer fee, mate. Can you wrap your head around that? It's like winning the lottery without buying a ticket. Of course, they've tied him down with a contract that's as solid as the Shankly gates. 5 years, with an option for 2 more if he keeps dazzling. Salary? Get this, it's a bargain basement deal, low enough to make you think they've pulled off highway robbery. We're talking around £50,000 a week, peanuts for a talent like this, but with performance bonuses that could rocket it up if he hits the back of the net like we know he can. Clauses galore, release triggers if he doesn't get enough minutes, but loyalty bonuses if he stays put and becomes a legend. Meters tied to goals, assists, clean sheets, attacking contributions that could see him pocketing extras for every trophy lifted. And don't forget the image rights split, cleverly negotiated so Liverpool get a slice of the pie from his rising star status. This deal, lads, it's not just smart, it's bloody genius. The suspense was killing us all, but now it's done, and the football gods are smiling on Merseyside. Now, let's dive deep into who this Bradley Barcola really is, because trust me, he's not just another flash in the pan, he's a phenomenon waiting to erupt. Born in Lyon, France, back in 2002, this lad's story reads like a fairy tale scripted by the football fates themselves. He kicked off his journey in the youth setups of his hometown club, Olympique Lyonnais, where he was spotted as a nipper with feet quicker than a pickpocket in a crowded market. From the academy pitches, where he'd weave through defenders like they were traffic cones, to breaking into the first team in 2021. Oh, what a debut that was. He came on as a sub and immediately turned the game on its head with a burst of speed that left jaws dropping.
Lyon fans still talk about it in hushed tones like it was yesterday. He racked up appearances there, netting goals that had scouts scribbling furiously in their notebooks. Then, in 2023, the big move to Paris Saint-Germain, a step up to the glitz and glamour of the Parc des Princes, where he rubbed shoulders with the elite and honed his craft under the brightest lights. At PSG, he wasn't just a squad player, he became a key weapon, firing in strikes that helped them dominate Ligue 1 and make waves in the Champions League. Titles? He's got a cabinet starting to fill up. French League winner with PSG, and don't forget the domestic cups he lifted along the way. Prizes? Nominated for Young Player awards left and right, hailed as one of Europe's hottest prospects by pundits who know their onions. And the national team? Oh yes, convocations for France's under-21s, where he dazzled with goals that had the tricolour waving proudly. Rumours of a senior call-up are buzzing like bees around a hive. It's only a matter of time before he's strutting his stuff alongside the likes of Mbappe on the international stage. But let's get to the meat of it. Who does this wizard play? Barcola is an attacker through and through, a winger who can cut inside like a hot knife through butter or hug the touchline and deliver crosses that beg to be headed home. His style, pure poetry in motion, mates. Think of the greats, the idols of Anfield past who made the cop roar. He's got that Ian Rush instinct for goals, sniffing out chances like a bloodhound, combined with Kenny Dalglish's silky touch that could nutmeg a shadow. Comparisons? Blimey, he's been likened to a young Henri Henry for that elegant stride and lethal finish, or even Steven Gerrard in his attacking bursts, though Barcola is more of a forward menace. Point strong, speed that's off the charts. He clocks times that would shame a sprinter, acceleration that leaves fullbacks in the dust. Technically, his dribbling is mesmerising. He can jink past 3 markers without breaking sweat, control the ball like it's glued to his boot, and pick a pass that's inch perfect. Physically, he's built like a thoroughbred, agile, strong in the air for his frame, with stamina to run all day and night. Mentally, ice in his veins, lads. He thrives under pressure, never wilts when the stakes are high, always hungry for more. Weaknesses? Well, if we're nitpicking, he's still young, so sometimes his decision-making in the final third could sharpen up, but that's nothing but a bit of Anfield magic won't polish. In the box, he's a predator, positions himself like a ghost, ghosts in for tap-ins, or unleashes rockets from distance. Out wide, he stretches defences, creates space, and links play with midfield like a maestro conducting an orchestra. Why him, you ask? Why did Liverpool pull out the all-stops for this gem? Because he's the missing piece, the spark that's going to ignite the Reds into a blazing inferno. In a squad that's already brimming with talent, Barcola slots in like he was born for the red shirt, adding depth on the flanks, bringing that French flair to complement the grit and grind we love. He'll elevate the attack, make runs that pull teams apart, and turn draws into wins with a moment of brilliance. This changes everything, folks. The level of the team, skyrocketing. No more scraping by. With Barcola's injection of pace and panache, Liverpool will be unstoppable, charging towards titles like a runaway train. Imagine the counter-attacks, the 1-2s that bamboozle keepers, the goals raining down on opponents who thought they had a chance. He's not just a signing, he's a revolution, a nod to the glory days when legends like John Barnes bounced down the wing and made history. And let's not forget the echoes of Anfield's past. Barcola's got that same fire in his belly that drove Billy Liddell to legendary status, or Roger Hunt to become the goal machine that built empires. He's stepping into a lineage of heroes, from the 60s icons who conquered Europe to the 80s dominators who owned the league. This lad could be the next chapter, the one who etches his name alongside the immortals. The football world won't be the same. Rivals trembling, fans chanting his name till the rafters shake. So, what do you reckon, Copites? Is this the steal of the century? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Will Barcola be the hero we need? Smash that like button if you're buzzing, subscribe for more bombshells, and share this with every Red you know. Liverpool's own news signing off. YNWA.